Good morning, students. In our last class, we have found that Shanku is a small elephant, isn't it? And he was found by the few workers of the tea estate, the workers of the tea plantation. Okay, those who work in the tea plantation, they found Shanku a few days ago. He was trapped in a ditch. As I told you, ditch means drainage, isn't it? In a nearby forest. So he was brought in the tea estate by those workers. Now what happened? A few children also came there. Shall we take Shanku to the workplace? So the few children also came there to see the small elephant. Then what they asked? To take Shanku to the workplace. They asked to Vincent. A few big elephants are working in the estate. So what happened? In that workplace, some of the few big elephants, some few big elephants are working there. So that's why the children asked to Vincent to take Shanku to that workplace so that he can work there with the other big elephants. The elephants are very strong. So those elephants are very strong. They can, what they can do, they can pluck small trees and remove the wood. They carry the wood using their trunk. So what they used to do, they used to pluck small trees and remove the wood. Again, they also carry the wood using their trunks. Trunks means this, like elephant's nose. It's called as trunk. Soon the children started walking with Shanku. So they are taking Shanku to that workplace now. Shanku was eating the leaves of the trees. All of a sudden, Shanku stopped walking. So what happened? Shanku was eating leaves of the trees. Then what happened? He stopped walking. The children looked around. So the children were looking around. They saw a malu coming with a bunch of bananas. They saw, that means who saw? The children. The children saw a malu. And who is Amalu now? Amalu and her husband Palani work here. So Amalu and Palani, they work in the tea estate. So Palani works in the factory where tea leaves are processed. Palani works in the factory where the tea leaves are processed. Then Amalu plucks leaves from plants. Then Amalu, she used to what? Plucks leaves from plants with the other women early in the morning. Let's see the next page. Then what Amalu did? Amalu gave bananas to the children. The children gave the bananas to Shanku. Shanku took the bananas in his trunk and put them in his mouth. Shanku likes bananas very much. So Amalu gave bananas to the children and those children gave the bananas to Shanku. Then Shanku took the bananas in his trunk and put them in his mouth. And Shanku likes bananas very much. He likes to eat bananas very much. Then Shanku has little white tusk. Tusk here means that elephant's teeth. Long teeth. So bold children go and touch his trunk and the tusk. So bold children. Bold means those who are not afraid. Those who are not afraid, or those who are very courageous. Those who have courage, those children, they go and touch his trunk. His means Shanku's trunk. Trunk means the long nose. Again, tusk. Tusk means the teeth of an elephant. Pretty is a little afraid to touch Shanku. So who is Pretty? Pretty is Shanku's sister, isn't it? So she is little afraid to touch Shanku. Vincent brought her near Shanku. So who brought her? Vincent. That means his brother, isn't it? Vincent is Preeti's brother. Preeti's brother brought her near Shanku. Then Shanku took the banana from her hand. So from her hand, that means from Preeti's hand. Okay. Then Shanku petted Preeti with his small trunk. After taking the bananas from Preeti, Shanku petted Preeti with his small trunk. With his small trunk, with his nose, what he did, he petted. Petted means a light touch. Okay, light tap, like this. Okay, petting. This is called petted. Petted with his small trunk. Then Preeti kissed him on his little trunk and ran home. So after that, what happened? Preeti kissed him. Preeti kissed what? Shanku. Okay, Preeti kissed Shanku on his little trunk and ran home. Understood? Understood, children? Okay, this is the story of the Shanku. Okay, Shanku, a small elephant. Okay, then in our next class, I will give you the question answers. This put a tick mark, fill in the blanks, everything I'll give you in our next class. Okay, thank you.